Good evening, everyone. We are reading Robert Greene's The Daily Laws. Today is November the 29th, and the title is The Rider and the Horse. The ancient Greeks had an appropriate metaphor, the rider and the horse. The horse is our emotional nature, continually impelling us to move. This horse has tremendous energy and power, but without a rider, it cannot be guided. It is wild, subject to predators, and continually heading into trouble. The rider is our thinking self. Through training and practice, it holds the reins and guides the horse, transforming this powerful animal energy into something productive. The one without the other is useless. Without the rider, no directed movement or purpose. Without the horse, no energy, no power. In most people, the horse dominates and the rider is weak. In some people, the rider is too strong, holds the reins too tightly, and is afraid to occasionally let the animal go into a gallop. The horse and rider must work together. This means we consider our actions beforehand. We bring as much thinking as possible to a situation before we make a decision. But once we decide what to do, we loosen the reins and enter action with boldness and a spirit of adventure. Instead of being slaves to this energy, we channel it. That is the essence of rationality. As an example of this ideal in action, try to maintain a perfect balance between skepticism, rider, and curiosity, horse. In this mode, you are skeptical about your own enthusiasms and those of others. You do not accept at face value people's explanations and their application of evidence. You look at the results of their actions, not what they say about their motivations, but if you take this too far, your mind will close itself off from wild ideas, from exciting speculations, from curiosity itself. You want to retain the elasticity of spirit you had as a child, interested in everything while retaining the hard-nosed need to verify and scrutinize for yourself all ideas and beliefs. The two can coexist. It is a balance that all geniuses possess. Daily law. We cannot divorce emotions from thinking. The two are completely intertwined, but there is inevitably a dominant factor. Some people more clearly governed by emotions than others. Learn to channel your emotions instead of following them where they lead you. The laws of human nature. Number 1, master your emotional self, the law of irrationality. So I never rode a horse per se, but it takes a lot of leg strength. And if that horse is stubborn, I've seen movies where a person, gets kicked off the horse or can't keep the reins, and it looks a little complicated, but it's just like the metaphor they're using is basically the horse's life, and we got to grab life by the reins. And if we try to force things too much, just like if you're a parent and you're too strict on your kid and you have too many rules, what they're going to do? They're going to rebel. So it's a healthy balance between finagling through life and kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Finagling through life with not being too strict with yourself, but not being too loose with yourself. You got to have that balance. You got to keep them thighs strong on that horse. And just like with life, you have to have some self-control sometimes. You have to keep control of your emotions, whatever you got to do. But I like this metaphor, and I like to ride a horse one day. So y'all have a good night. Thank you for joining. Join me tomorrow. We'll do it again.